2016, everyone's favorite year for nostalgia. Rihanna had just released her 8th studio album, Beyoncé had released her 6th studio album, Lemonade. Leonardo DiCaprio had just won his first Oscar for his role in The Revenant. And unfortunately, David Bowie, Prince and George Michael passed away. And then there were the memes, Harambe, Evil Kermit, and the Mannequin Challenge. One thing arose in late August 2016, which shook the internet like never before, which got police involved and people in danger. And that was the killer clown craze. Clowns have existed for years, from the 5th dynasty of Egypt, to Joker, to Ronald McDonald, and even Mama Max. Before the 1980s, clowns were beloved. They had shows and were a part of many comedic programs. They were big old goofballs who entertained kids and adults across the world. Until in 1986, acclaimed horror author Stephen King released the behemoth of a novel named It. It was critically acclaimed and was a huge hit. In 1990, it was adapted by Tommy Lee Wallace, director of Halloween 3 season of The Witch and editor of Halloween for TV, and well, take a look.
I just wanted to say hello. Hot enough for you up there, is it? This is a little inconvenient edit. Just hold on while I make a few adjustments. Here I am, Wheezy. Hey, you're gonna like it down here. Won't do any good to run, girly boy. See you in your dreams. Oh, come back anytime. Bring your friends.
It gave birth to 2 mediocre sequels. 2 years before the adaptation, a more comedic but yet somehow terrifying movie released, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Where'd it go? What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?
I know, love. Fucking terrifying. The term killer clown was coined during the murderous wrath of John Wayne Gacy. Gacy had raped and killed 33 people before being caught. The press would frequently call him the killer clown due to his side job as a clown. When many people think of the craze, they think of 2016, but many occurrences with clowns happened a few years before that. One such case of the PI 2016 craze was the Northampton clown. There was loads of reports of the clown stalking the streets of usually quite calm Northampton. Rumors claimed he wielded a knife, but those was disproven quickly. It almost seemed like the plot of a mediocre straight-to-DVD movie, and maybe because it kinda was. It was created by 3 wannabe filmmakers, Elliot Simpson, Alex Powell, and Luke Ubanski. So it was all fake after all. Italy had its own Northampton clown. Well, this time it wasn't in depressing England, it was in Italy. And the person doing such prank was a YouTuber. Their name? DM Pranks. If you may not recognize that name, you'll definitely recognize this. All the original clown videos have been removed from their channel, and to be honest, I was a fan of theirs. But after I grew out my pathetic phase of prank video enjoyment, I stopped watching them. And since they don't really post, they last posted 10 months ago. But before then, they hadn't posted for 3 to 4 years. American Horror Story, the same year as the pranks was popular, introduced Twisty, and people suspect sightings in Germany, France, and the US to be inspired by Twisty. It seems 2014 was a good year for killer clowns. Another 2014 clown was Wasco. It shared one common thing with everyone. He had quite the resemblance to Pennywise. And he did resemble another clown, this time The Northampton clown, the thing was a hoax. Turns out it was a year-long photography project. Wow. In Bakersfield, California, only 24 miles from Moscow, menacing-looking clowns were reported to have had weapons. In a Chicago cemetery, a woman caught a Chicagoan clown prowling in a cemetery in the pitch-black night. Let's check it out.
That's fucking terrifying. That's disgusting. What the fuck?
"2016 was one of the years of all time. It had a filter on 24/7 for the whole 365 days, and the clown craze wasn't quite phased out yet. In fact, it began another wave, the biggest wave in fact. Reports of clowns were everywhere. In England, Australia, Canada, Scotland, and yet again, the Oz. Most were spotted near schools and woodland. The first reports, from Wisconsin, turned out to be for a film. Reports came from every state and nearly every Canadian province. Reports were increasing. It was a less dangerous and contagious version of the bubonic plague, the internet bubonic plague. In South Carolina, a man dressed in a clown suit tried to lure kids in the woods with bribes of money and candy. This news story shows a child who saw it firsthand.
Nat Arnold's mom is watching over him a little closer these days.
This is ridiculous. We got kids out here in this community.
That's after he came running home, saying he'd seen something strange in these woods.
One of them has all white face with black stars on around his eyes, and then one of them has a clown costume on and has red hair.
Clowns hidden through the trees.
There was clowns running in the woods telling the kids that they had candy and they would give it to them if they came there.
And while the story sounds too strange to be true,
It sounds far-fetched. It sounds like it's really out there, but I don't believe it.
I learned that they weren't the only ones on edge.
Turn around the next day, I had about 30 kids come and say, "Miss Donna, there's clowns in the woods, there's clowns in the woods." And then it's just been every day since.
Fleetwood Manor wouldn't go on camera, but they tell me they've heard from dozens of people who live here, all with different stories about the clowns. That's why they've asked the Greenville County Sheriff's Office to do extra patrols, just in case something happens. This incident report shows that residents have heard chains banging on their doors, that the clowns have tried to lure children, and that they're running around the property, creating fear in these children's eyes.
That somebody's gonna try to get me.
And
Many images were taken in downtown Green Bay. Wisconsin went viral in early August 2016. After the images went viral, an account on Facebook named Gags was created. Just like the Northampton clown and the Wasco clown, it was a stunt for some scheme. This time, the scheme was a movie named Gags, which was a short film which was then adapted into a film in 2018, but wasn't released until September 2019, shortly in cinemas and then on VOD. It wasn't well received. Take a look at the trailer. It doesn't look horrible. That's all I'll say.
Gotta be kidding me.
get all this on camera.
But earlier this week, we had an unwanted visitor. That's right, a clown.
Clown was first spotted 1 week ago.
Images of a mysterious person in a dingy clown suit with black balloons.
What can either be seen as an attempt at entertaining citizens or terrorizing them. Well, some find it to be harmless, good-natured fun. Others are troubled.
You know he's up to no good.
Those original Gags photos are just creepy.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, I was just chased up the stairs to my apartment by a clown.
That clown's gonna pop like one of those black balloons.
Crazy dude, he's been hunting Gags all night.
Someone with the intent of killing him? That's a 1 in a million exclusive. That's worldwide news.
This is bigger than we thought.
And the feed is cut.
Thank God, something exciting to report on in this city.
There's a clown in town. He's waiting around. He's waiting around for you. Yeah, there's a clown downtown. He's hanging around. He's hanging around for you.
There was many reports across the United States, Canada, and the first sightings in the UK and Australia. There was many arrests. They were arrested for threats, making false reports and harassment. But it was too late. One clown would have a terrible end. Christian Torse was stabbed by a random stranger in his own front porch. The attacker was a 29-year-old named Avery Valentin Blair. Torres was only 16 years old. He was a schoolchild. May he rest in peace. Talking about school kids and clowns, a Facebook account named FOMO Clown threatened to attack a school. Inside Edition reported on this incident. Let's check it out.
This disturbing image was posted on a Facebook page called Flomo Clown, along with messages telling school students, "We want to play, see you at school, and it's going down tonight."
And on Halloween 2016, Trick or Treaters said that they were going to bring guns. Soon, most American McDonald's slowly removed any presence of Ronald McDonald, except the Ronald McDonald House, etc. The Russian embassy in London gave out warnings. So did the Fijian police force. Yeah, the craze was so big it spread to Fiji. Many American school districts banned the use of clown masks and costumes, and many stores in New Zealand banned the selling of anything clown-related. Yet, clown-related items skyrocketed in sales in Glasgow. Soon, riots would occur at Penn State University PSU and Michigan State University, and they did jack shit.
No matter where you come from!
A group of 30 clowns would attack a family on Halloween night and then after. Soon, the trend dipped and dipped into oblivion. And now, no killer clown trend has returned. Safe to say it's fully gone. And that is the video. This is one of my longest videos since the kick video, and yeah, it's quite fun making these. I've wanted to do this video for ages, and since I'm not that busy, I just grabbed the chance and boom, now we are here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. See you later.